Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. I have another requested video for you all today on NBA 2K25 current gen. Today, I'm going to be showing you all how to make Austin Reeves. This is going to give you shades of Austin Reeves, alright? So, let's get right into it. Alright, so Austin Reeves, come on, man. This is definitely the third option on the Lakers. You know, he's a part of the big three of Luka and LeBron. I'm a Mavs fan, so, you know, I was sad, but I got over it. You know, I'm so happy for Luka being able to be hooping with a legend, you know, in LeBron James, one of the greatest players to ever play. I ain't gonna say no more because people gonna say that I'm glazing, so I ain't about to do that. So Austin Reeves, shooting guard, right hand, jersey number 15, sorry, speaking too fast. He comes from the College of Wichita State, and yeah, so we're gonna go 6'5" on the height, and then we're gonna put that weight to 197, and then we're gonna go 6'10" with the defined body shape. So we're gonna start with finishing, of course. So first things first, we're going all the way up to a 93. All right, so this 93, this is access to Hall of Fame fearless finisher. All right, and how am I getting these attributes? I'm always using the NBA 2K25 rosters. That's how I get all of these builds. That's how I get all these shades. NBA 2K25 rosters, all right? Layups, we're going to go with an 87 because that's what we are going to put for that. So 87 is going to give us a lot. We definitely get his layup animation. I don't know how much you need, but I definitely know that you don't need, like, I think you probably just need like an 80 for his layup, but we're just gonna go 87 just to get some badges. And if you don't like his layup and you get access to more better ones, then we're gonna go 70 on the drive and dunk because he can dunk. So 21 finishing badge points is what we're rocking with. Then for the shooting is gonna be solid. So we're gonna go 82 on the mid-range, and then we're gonna go 85 on a three-point shot with the 85 free throw. All right, so this is what we're rocking with. This is gonna be incredible. All right, 23 shooting badge points, and then the playmaking is gonna be solid. So we're gonna go 80. The ball handling, we're gonna also go 81, and then 80 on the speed with ball. So to me, this is actually really good. So 21 on the playmaking. All right, and then for the interior defense, my bad, that's 0. We ain't really worried about that, but we definitely want to have some decent perimeter defense. And we're gonna go 60 on our steal, which we do get access to. We do get access to the interceptor on bronze here, and then we want to just go 35 on our offensive rebound, but then we're gonna go 60 on the defensive rebound, which is gonna give us the rebound chaser, and then we're gonna go 83 speed, and then 83 acceleration, 50 strength, nothing too crazy here. We're gonna go 77 vertical, and then we're gonna put the rest to our stamina for 90. So when it's all said and done, we have 21, 23, 21, and 9. This is a solid build. You have great shooting, great playmaking, some decent defense. You have great physicals and great finishing. So based off what I'm looking at, you're a pro in shooting, playmaking, and finishing, and you have great physicals. All right, so you're not like an elite, but pro is still good. Okay, you're still a pro. You're still gonna be able to get buckets and hoop just like Austin Reeves. You definitely be able to get his animations 100%. You know, but yeah, 21, 23, 21, and 9. You can't go wrong with that. That's solid. All right, so for the takeovers, I always recommend you choose the ones that you prefer. If you like slashing, go with that shot rating. But for me, I think the ideal ones is definitely ankle breaking shots and easy blow-bys, because you do have that high layup. Or if you want to do limitless range, you could definitely do that. I think that would be dope as well. Alright, so once you do that, you already know, of course, we get #1 shades Austin Reeves. I usually don't have issues getting Austin Reeves shades because his build is honestly easy to make. You know, you get a 3-level threat as well. So his build to me is always pretty good. I usually do get his shades, which is great, but I do know that usually when a player is like a star, it's kind of hard to get a good build and their exact attributes because they're so elite. You know what I mean? So it's good that we're able to get shades of Austin Reeves. So we're gonna test this build like we always do. Fill the bar up to 99, and then we're gonna choose our badges. So we get 21 here. I wouldn't worry about any of these post ones. It doesn't make sense to put it, to be honest, because you're not going to be in a post, so I wouldn't stress too much about any of these. So don't worry about tier 1s. Tier 2 and 3 is what you want to focus on. So gold, Hall of Fame, and then let's go silver here. All right, this is important, so we definitely want to core this. So we're getting access to a Hall of Fame fearless finisher. Alright, so his strength is a player's ability to absorb contact and still finish. That's Austin Reeves, he can do that. And reduces the amount of energy lost from contact layups. Alright, so this is what we want for Austin Reeves build. And then we definitely want to put that. So we're going to core this at 8. And once we core that, we'll have that 11 still. So after we go Silver Acrobat and Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, we core Fearless Finisher, we'll literally have access to 11 badge points, and then with that we can definitely go Slithery here and then some other ones here as well. Alright, but for the purpose of this video we'll do that, and then we'll go Pro Touch. Alright, now for the shooting, of course these are always the ones that I like going with. Green Machine, catch and shoot on gold, very important. We get some good ones here, we can really get some good ones here. So core Agent 3s, then you could go Blinders, and then Dead Eyes of that nature. It's really up to you. We'll do something like, let's see, jump shots taking when defenders closing out. Or do you want the Dead Eye? I think Dead Eye is probably better. And then we could go Bronze here. Now playmaking is going to be very important. Alright, definitely want to go with these. Now we have access to all of these, which is going to be dope. So it's either you can core your bailout or you can core your killer combos. If you like dribbling, then this is for you. And then we can go with maybe Vice Grip, or we can go with ankle braces. I say ankle braces, ankle breaker. I think ankle breaker will be good. Now for the defense. Alright, so we're not going to get access to any of these, but it's fine. It's not really a big deal. We could definitely go Workhorse here, and then maybe some ankle braces. So we can core this and save. Then we'll be able to get ankle braces and then get any one of these. Alright, so let's probably just do, let's do Bronze. And then maybe some 04 pass. I think that would be cool. Let's save on that. But yeah, this is the Austin Reeves build, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build. And until next time, much love.